begin with that major development in the controversial case of this man, former death row inmate Richard Glossip. A judge denies bond for the man who faced execution day 9 times before they were stayed for a killing he says he never committed. This recent action means for now he'll remain locked up until his new trial.
As you know, Glossip's conviction and death sentence were tossed down by the U.S. Supreme Court in February and a new trial ordered. News 4's Tanner DeLeon is here to break down today's decision. Tanner.
Well, because Glossip is being charged with first-degree murder, bail can be denied if it's believed his guilt of a capital offense is great. The judge in the case did, leading her to deny his request.
This was the last time we saw Richard Glossip in court at a hearing in June asking an Oklahoma County judge to grant him bond, which would have let him leave a jail cell for the first time in nearly 30 years. He was on death row for the 1997 murder of his boss, motel owner Barry Van Treese, a case in which he says he's innocent. The state's key witness, Justin Sneed, confessed to beating Van Treese to death with a baseball bat, adding Glossip hired him to do it. In exchange for the testimony, Sneed got life, while Glossip got death. In June, Glossip's attorney argued his client is entitled to and deserves bail after the U.S. Supreme Court threw out his murder conviction and death sentence, ruling Glossip did not get a fair trial and ordered a new one. They also told the judge Glossip is 100% committed to the process, was not a flight risk, and had nowhere to hide. The state pushing back, arguing Glossip was a flight risk and was manipulative, specifically with women. Ultimately, the judge said she needed more time to review the case but would make a decision by July 23rd. Just before 5 p.m. Wednesday, that decision was made public, denying Glossip's bond request. Glossip's attorney had nothing to say afterwards. But the Oklahoma Attorney General's office tells us, quote, "We are pleased that the judge denied the defendant's request for bail and are ready to proceed to trial." The chair of the Oklahoma Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty called the decision, quote, "disappointing," adding, "This is the travesty that should concern all Oklahomans. Mr. Glossip should be exonerated and allowed to walk free."
Now, Glossip's attorney argued that he should have been let go already based on an alleged deal with the Attorney General back in 2023. According to court documents, the deal would allow Glossip to plead guilty to an accessory to murder charge with a 45-year sentence. With good behavior, he'd be eligible for immediate release. In an email exchange between A.G. Drummond's team and Glossip's attorneys, Drummond responds saying, "We are in agreement." However, in his own court filing later, Drummond said the plea bargain was unfinalized and long abandoned by both parties. Drummond said while he does not believe Glossip is innocent, he does believe a new trial can be fair, and that is where it appears we are headed now.